A very good afternoon and welcome to NTV News. I am Siksha Sharma. We take a look into the headlines in the beginning. Nepali nationals stranded in Israel await prompt rescue. Madhya provincial government announces 500,000 rupees relief to the family of Ananda Shah. Whereabouts of 5 Nepali nationals missing in Sikkim flood still not known. Ilam district administration urged the Indian side to search those missing. Afghanistan hit by second 6.3 magnitude earthquake days after it devastated the northwest. Panicky people live in fear of aftershocks. And Israel retakes Gaza border, thousands dead on both sides as fierce fighting against Hamas militants enters the 5th day. Welcome back to NTV News. We take a look into new developments. Over 350 Nepali Nepali nationals who are stranded in Israel and have registered their names at the Nepali embassy are eager to return home, and they are awaiting for the government's nod for their return safe repatriation to home. A process has already been initiated for their safe return to home. All 55 Nepali students working in the agriculture farm along the Israel-Gaza border have been relocated to the secured places, the Foreign Ministry has stated. According to the Nepali embassy in Tel Aviv, 72 Nepali people who were awaiting rescue from nearby northern border of Israel have also been shifted to safer areas. 4 Nepali people who sustained injuries in Saturday's attack are witnessing gradual improvements in the health, and search for a missing Nepali people is taking place with the assistance of all available local and diplomatic mechanisms, including police and hospital. In Israel, there are 405 Nepali working as caregivers and 265 students, among which 10 have lost their lives in the recent Hamas attack. A month ago, 119 students from Agriculture University, 97 from Tribhuvan University and 49 from the Far West University went to Israel through the Learning and Earning program. 2 people are safe, 4 injured are undergoing treatment, and 1 person is missing. Meanwhile, Minister of Foreign Affairs N.P. Saud held a telephonic conversation with his Israeli counterpart and urged Israel for initiating efforts for the safe and prompt repatriation of Nepali nationals who are stranded in the recent Hamas ongoing conflict there in Israel. Meanwhile, the Madhya provincial government has decided to provide relief amount of 500,000 rupees to the family of Ananda Shah of Lakshminiya rural municipality for Sapahi of Thanusha, who lost his life in terrorist attack in Israel. In a condolence message issued on Tuesday evening, Chief Minister Saroj Kumar Yadav expressed condolence to the family of the deceased and announced relief amount to the victim family, paying tribute to Nepali youths, 10 Nepali youths who were killed in the attack in Israel. He termed the Hamas attack against the innocent Nepalis as an inhuman and insensitive act. Also, Speaker Devraj Gimre has urged the government to promptly make necessary arrangement for bringing back the bodies of the Nepali people killed in the Hamas-launched terrorist attack in Israel. In a condolence message, he also called for the government to make arrangement for repatriating interested Nepali people staying there in Israel. He expressed deep sorrow over the loss of the lives of 10 Nepali people in the lethal terrorist attack in southern Israel. Let's take a look into a short break here. More news follows up next. Do stay with us. Welcome back to NTV News. Towards other developments, the local administration in Ilam district has appealed with the Indian security agencies to help search 5 Nepalis reportedly missing in the floods that took place in Sikkim state of India. The missing people are Sain Bahadur Karki, Lakpa Sherpa, Narmaya Basnit, Khushi Basnit and Kumar Basnit. All of them are from Ward number 9 of Ilam municipality in the district, according to the District Administration Office Ilam. They had gone to work in the area nearby the Tista River and suddenly went out of contact following the devastating flood on October 4. The District Administration Office Ilam requested the Indian security agencies for the search of the missing Nepalis, said CDO of Ilam, Shravan Kumar Pokhrel. The Indian security agency apprised the Nepali side that the contact could not be established with the missing ones in the flooded area since the telephone and electricity services has been disrupted since the disaster hit there. Newly appointed Swiss ambassador to Nepal, Dr. Daniel Muley, called on Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal this morning at the office of the Prime Minister. The office of the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers stated that the matters related to mutual relations, cooperation between the two countries and extending bilateral relationship between the two countries and bilateral interest of Nepal and Switzerland was discussed during the meeting. The CP and UML Madhesh Province Convention is all set to take place in Janakpur Dham today. The province chairman of the party, Ram Avatar Yadav, informed that all the preparations for the Madhesh Provincial Convention to elect a new working committee have come to an end. The UML boasts a membership of 66,200 individuals in the Madhesh province, with 1,021 representatives elected from 136 local levels. A 235-member provincial committee will be elected from the convention. With festivities round the corner, influx of internal pilgrims and pilgrims from neighboring India can be seen in numbers in Muktinath Temple in Mustang district. More than 1,000 pilgrims are making visit to the holy temple on a daily basis. Out of that number of Indian pilgrims are reported to be 5 times more than the domestic visitors. Muktinath Temple is a holy shrine to pay homage. It is located in Muktinath Valley, considered sacred to people of both Hindu and Buddhist faiths. After the influx in devotees and tourists in the district, locals, especially those who are dependent in the tourism businesses, are excited as the business is boosting back after the COVID-19 affected it badly for 4 years. As per the information provided by the ACAP checkpost in the district, 52,000 pilgrims from SAARC countries have made a trip to Muktinath Temple in the past week alone. Statistics show 500,000 foreign tourists visit the district every year. Let's take a look into yet another break. Stay with us for more updates. Welcome back to NTV News. We take a look into further developments in the international front, where a powerful earthquake struck Herat province in Afghanistan near the border with Iran early on Wednesday, several days after 2 major quakes in the same area killed more than 1,000 people. The magnitude 6.3 tremor struck northwestern Afghanistan at 5:22 a.m. at a depth of about 6 miles, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. The epicenter was just outside Herat city, the provincial capital and one of the country's cultural and economic hubs. The latest episode sent people in Herat city running out of their homes for the second time in 5 days. Thousands of others had already been sleeping outside in tents or in makeshift shelters made of blankets and tarp, still terrified from the dual quakes that rocked the area on Saturday. Israel said it recaptured Gaza border areas from Hamas, the 4th day of fierce fighting that has left thousands dead on both sides since the militants launched a surprise attack. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned Israel's military campaign following Saturday's onslaught is only the start of a sustained war to destroy Hamas and change the Middle East. Fears of a regional conflagration have surged ahead of an expected Israeli ground incursion into the Gaza, the crowded, impoverished enclave from where Hamas launched its land, air and sea attack on the Jewish Sabbath. The death toll in Israel has surged above 900 from the worst attack in the country's 75-year history, while Gaza officials reported 900 people killed so far, and Israel's army said the bodies of roughly 1,500 militants had been found. A quick look into the highlights of what's coming up next. Hurricane Lidia plowed into Mexico's Pacific coast as the beach town of Las Penitas on Tuesday evening as a powerful Category 4 storm, killing at least one person as resorts hunkered down to shelter from lashing rain, powerful wind and flooding. Authorities in the state of Nayarit said a person was killed when a tree fell on the van he was driving north of the major tourist destination of Puerto Vallarta. The city's streets were empty by nightfall as strong winds hurled water across its palm-lined promenade and shook buildings. The U.S. National Hurricane Center said Lidia was an extremely dangerous strength and blowing maximum sustained winds of 140 miles per hour in the state of Jalisco. Time now for sports update. In match 9 of ICC Cricket World Cup 2023, India is locking horns with Afghanistan at the Arun Jaitley Stadium in New Delhi. Today, India is coming into the match with a win over Australia, while Afghanistan was flattered by Bangladesh in the tournament opener. The match between two giants is slated to begin at 2:15 Nepal Standard Time. In earlier match, Pakistan superbly chased a World Cup record 345 to beat Sri Lanka in the game of the 2023 tournament in Hyderabad. The match is the first in World Cup history to have 4 centuries. Pakistan have won their first 2 matches, while Sri Lanka have lost both theirs. While in other World Cup match, England recovered from their opening game defeat with an emphatic 137-run win over Bangladesh. And this brings us to the end of the bulletin. To wrap up, a quick reminder of the top stories. Nepali nationals stranded in Israel await prompt rescue. Madhya provincial government announced 500,000 rupees relief to the family of Ananda Shah. Whereabouts of 5 Nepali nationals missing in Sikkim plus still not known. Ilam district administration urged Indian side to search those missing. Afghanistan hit by second 6.3 magnitude earthquake days after it devastated the northwest. Panicked people live in fear of aftershocks. And Israel retakes Gaza border, thousands dead on both sides as fierce fighting against Hamas militants enters the 5th day. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead. Namaste.